Hi, I'm Mark Richard Adams, Post-Production Specialist. Thanks for joining me today on Colour Me In for another post-production demonstration.
Hi and welcome back. Today I want to do a short video on Avid and one of the little frustrating things I find about Avid, and it's something that has been picked up on many of my peers and other people recently, just sort of noticing this. I've noticed this for a very, very long time, and I'm sure you experienced Avid editors out there will have seen it too. I just think it could be done in a better way, and I think Avid could potentially write a bit of code to get us around this. But I just want to show one of the little frustrations about Avid. Now, it's to do with stepping in, and it's to do with how you compile your effects. Thanks Ed Tristram here for allowing us to use this clip of Ed, the Pro Tools mixer extraordinaire. Thanks so much, mate. Now we've got a clip with no effect on it. Now, okay, so if I now grab this flop here, stick that flop on, you can see the image is flopped. Okay, that's good. Now, let's say I want to add a resize to that. These are pre-built effects I made earlier. I'm going to grab that, stick that on. You can see the resize has happened, but the flop has been removed. And if we step in, we can see there's nothing there. Now, this happens all the time. Let's say if we go to this timecode burn-in effect. See, the burn-in effect is there, but the other effect underneath it has been removed. Now, this happens all of the time with certain effects on Avid. Now, it's a bit of a strange one. If I grab the time warp effect, put that on, you see that it won't apply to an effect that's on a clip. But if we remove that effect, grab the time warp, it will allow us to place that time warp on it, but then if we apply a resize, it'll allow us to do that too. So there's an order in which the time warp certainly wants us to place effects. Now if I undo these effects here, and we go back to, let's say we had a flop. Now if we want to go back to the same sort of thing now, I want to apply a resize to this flop. Well, there's a couple of things you can do. One, you can get the resize and apply it to the second layer. And when we go to the second layer, we can see that the resize is above the clip. That's one way of doing it. Or the other way is to step into the clip and add the resize inside. Okay? So that's one way you can do it. And then also we can double click inside that, and then we can go and grab a color correction and stick it in there. So you can see how these effects are built, but they're built by stepping in and stepping in again. Now, let me just undo these things. Now, what we can do, we can also apply a collapse effect. Now, I've done a video on collapse before, on sort of applying mat keys, but this collapse effect is quite good. So if we have an effect here, let's say we have a flop, and then we apply a resize, and then we apply a color effect on another. So they're all in different video layers, okay? So you can see them there. If you choose to go to into out on that particular clip and highlight the video channels, hit collapse, it'll then collapse those all down into a collapsible and openable area. So that's another way of doing it as well. So in summary, my issue is applying effect to a clip and then wanting to apply another effect to a clip and it overwriting the effect that you're placing on. So the only way around it is to place it on another video layer or manually stepping in and placing the effect inside. Now, I feel that Avid could do a better job at this. I think Avid could write a few lines of code, hopefully, that would get us over this, and maybe have something a little bit similar to Final Cut Pro nests, or even the way Premiere comps things too. I just think it would be less button pushing and more time to engage in your edit in Avid.
I hope you've enjoyed that video. Please give me a like or subscribe, or type in down below demos you'd like to see next. Catch you next time.